Marge, look, I'm the mascot of an evil corporation, Bart Simpson says while wearing Disney ears on his head. Disney now owns this joke. Hello and welcome back to Kalbus. My name is Kwite, and today we're going to be looking at some r/agedlikemilk, a subreddit for looking at things that probably don't work as well today as they did before. Fuck the lady on Facebook who said I look pregnant. Me and my little fupa not bothering anybody. Oh shit, she was right. My doctor just told me I'm 12 weeks. What a trip and a half. You must have had to gone through like a lot of emotions through that period of time. She seems really at peace with it, having quote tweeted it, correcting herself like only a few weeks after the fact. I do respect. You aren't always gonna have a calculator in your pocket. A quote from the lying-ass 90s teacher. God, I'm holding my iPhone right now and I can feel the power of the internet surging through my veins. Cute cat pictures are only a click away. The thing is though, I never even click on that calculator app or anything. Plaque my mom gave to my dad 5 months before they divorced. My cowboy for the best husband in the world. We have been through a lot and I hope we'll go through a lot more together. I wouldn't trade you for the world. Forever, blank. Ah, that's a rip. I like the reflection we have going on in the plaque, just we can see the man behind the selfie. Actually, wait a minute, this isn't a selfie, this is just a normal picture. But it sure beats working for Disney. Ah, poor Fox. Little did you know. Little did you know. Season 1, super quality. Season 3, it just starts really degrading pretty heavily, and then Season 9, the drop-off is unreal. It goes from professional artist to being drawn by a small toddler child who can't even walk. Not Game of Thrones, TBH. Ah, you poor, poor thing. You had no idea. Looks like Frost, but it's spider season in Australia. Burn the whole country. Ah, goddamn. That's what I want to do to all the Minecraft spiders who keep killing me in SMP Earth. I feel bad for Australia, though. Stay safe if you're out there, lads. We are friends forever. East German song. Ah, Germany and the Soviet Union. Best friends forever until they went to a bitter war in the winter. God, never invade Russia in the winter. I feel like that's the biggest lesson to take from history. If you ever feel ignored, just remember that Mary-Kate and Ashley have another sister named Elizabeth. This aged, I think this is the most poorly aged thing I've ever seen. When was the last time you heard anything about the actual Olsen twins? It was to the point where I didn't realize that Elizabeth Olsen was a separate person from the Olsen twins. I thought she was an Olsen twin for the longest time, but nope, she's completely separate. She really do be killing it, though. Goth Angel Sinner, at Lil Peep. If you drink soda on the regular, don't tell me shit about my drug habits, because you're gonna die first. Lol, there's no lol about this. Rest in peace, Lil Peep. I miss you. We serve with pride and care, the Hong Kong police force motto. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Time Traveler. What are you learning in school? Me, the Black Plague. Time Traveler. Aw, 2020 was a bitch. 2 people just got the plague in China. Yes, the Black Death Plague. Confused screaming. Honestly, this is more aged like wine than aged like milk, because damn if it wasn't accurate what that time traveler was saying. Norway rewards Brazil with $1 billion for keeping the Amazon full of trees. Good god damn it. Sesame Street. Monsters on the loose. Oh, that's not a cookie! Those are the Twin Towers! That's the World Trade Center! 1976. That sure does explain a lot. International Secret Intelligence Service, aka ISIS. I hope I don't need to explain why this one didn't age too well. Rip to anybody who named their kid ISIS in the early 2000s. Which is less fattening, the grapefruit or Domino sugar? 75 calories in half a medium grapefruit, 54 calories in 3 level teaspoons of Domino sugar, only 18 calories per teaspoon in Domino pure cane sugar, and they're all quick energy. Ugh. In 1998, Sony had the chance to buy the rights to almost every Marvel character for $25 million. They opted to only buy the rights to Spider-Man for just $7 million, stating, nobody gives a shit about the other Marvel characters. Well, at the time, they were pretty much correct. Nowadays, not so much. 13 upcoming movies that could score 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. John Wick! Wow, that did not pan out at all. Now we're getting a 4th one in the next couple years. How the tables have turned. Magazine ads circa 1950s. Show her it's a man's world. Von Heusen, Man's World. For men only. Brand new man-talking power pack patterns that tell her it's a man's world. God damn it. Ugh, fucking old ads being sexist. I gotta agree with the comments here. Who the hell is laying in bed in a dress shirt and a tie? It does not deserve to be a man's world if this is how man is going to use his world. This is some dumbass shit that I'm looking at right here. Fallout 76 will not have a season pass or paid DLC. Everything is free. God dang, that did not pan out at all. Top 5 most respected video game developers. Blizzard Entertainment! Oh, they got booped really fast in that one. Thanks for lending a helping hand. The same goes for all of you. Aw, Subway. Thanks, Jared Fogle. Subway has some of the funniest marketing tactics. Shaking hands with Superman, having a child's life flash before his eyes, and then it's a Subway ad. Bill Cosby lookalike in Jersey City loves being associated with the famous comic. Ugh, I feel bad for this man. First, Toy Story 4, now Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu, possibly one of the greatest Mondays ever, at Vancity Reynolds. Dang, this tweet did not age well. Sorry guys, Monday sucks again. Rip Stanley. Rest in peace. I'll never get over his death, man. I still miss him. One thing Marvel can never replicate. LMAO, unfortunately, neither can DC. I mean, he was right for a while. Arguably, they still haven't. In fact, you could argue, though, that they've managed to create something entirely different, which I think is much more important than trying to replicate the accomplishments of old. Louis C.K., comedian/masturbator. I'm gonna say this actually aged like wine, not like milk. It was completely perfect. I'm surprised that they were even willing to go live with this kind of title under it. That's incredible. Red Dead Redemption 2, comparison between platforms. PS4, Xbox, both look the same, and PC, you got the YouTube playhead thing on it. Haha, sucks to suck. We got it way faster than we got GTA on the PC. Damaged. This guy is perfect to play this epic role. I hate his Joker performance so much. Disco is so much better than emo. People will be playing Ring My Bell at wedding parties for decades, but who the fuck is going to be listening to Panic at the Disco in 2010? Nobody! 2010 was the bar they set. Rate Your Music, you had no idea what you were doing. At least this one guy on Rate Your Music. Whatever. Mobile phone may be getting lighter, but they can still be heavy on the pocket. I don't know, I'm still holding this big iPhone in my one hand, and I am a small lad, so maybe I just have really big muscles. Robbie Rotten is proof that memes can cure cancer. In a way, he did. Rest in peace. The legend. When the fire alarm went off, it took 2 hours to evacuate New York's World Trade Center. Asbestos. We need asbestos. God, asbestos buildings are the... That's not epic, I'm gonna be honest. This is like a double stack, not aged well at all kind of thing. Frequently asked questions. Q. What is Pokemon? A. Oh god, you must be living in a cave or something. Either that or you're reading this in the year 2003 or later. Pokemon started out as a Game Boy game in Japan, created by Satoshi Tajiri. It stands for Pocket Monsters. The Game Boy was almost considered dead at the time, but the Japanese loved Pokemon so much that it revived the Game Boy. It quickly evolved into a TV show, collectible card game, movie, and took over every form of entertainment known to man. Pokemon was brought to the US in 1998, and it quickly took over the minds of every boy and girl. This Pokemon phenomenon will die down someday. I predict that Pokemon will be forgotten by the year 2003 or so. RIP. Does the Note 9 got a headphone jack? Of course. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Samsung. Hope you aren't copying the competition by getting rid of the headphone jack. No, that would just be silly. Oh, this poor social media guy got shafted down the road. His friends probably make fun of him for all that stuff. From September onwards, Netflix will become the exclusive US pay TV home of the latest films from Disney, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and Pixar. Wow. Thank you, Disney, for striking this deal instead of making your own subscription service. Now I'll watch your stuff on Netflix instead of torrenting. RIP. Well, back to pirating stuff it is. Aye. Red Dead 2 will easily win Game of the Year. Fallout 76 coming in to claim the title. Oh, don't know about that one, buddy. Don't know about that one. Ugh. But at least we've got it stopped. Yeah, as long as the Arctic stays cold, huh? Final lines of the Blob, 1958. Cursed. Absolutely cursed. Microsoft Flight Simulator. New version. What an ad. What an ad. Just glad they're bringing back Flight Simulator for a new generation. Battleship fun for the whole family. Just kidding, it's for the boys only. God, did not age well at all. Who would have thought that gender equality would be a thing in the future? When you want to die, but you also want to see how Game of Thrones will end. Guess I'll live. Well, I'm glad you're still around, buddy. Jared Fogle, Subway guy. This is a screenshot of him guesting on VH1's I Love the New Millennium segment about To Catch a Predator in 2008. RIP. The best TV dad of all time, and he will always be hilarious. LifeLock. My name is Todd Davis. This is my social security number. But apparently this man has had his identity stolen 13 times. My honest fight prediction. JJ will try to outbox me and very quickly realize he can't. Then he'll resort to bad habits, get wild like he did last year, but it won't work because I'll pick him apart. He'll get frustrated, remember this tweet, and then I will knock him out. Aw, crap. That didn't go so well for you, did it, Logan? Talk back. You said, is the Pokemon fad fading? 34% no, 66% yes. And here Sword and Shield are setting even more records. 9 years ago, Just watched the first episode of The Walking Dead, the new show on AMC. Looks cool and the first ep went well, but I don't see it going far. There was only so much you can do with zombies, but I see it going at least 2 to 3 seasons. Well, it sounds like he might have been right about the focusing on the zombies part. 40 winks. Move over, Mario, Nintendo official magazine. Come on, you cannot look at this cover art and tell me that this ever had a hope of, like, bashing Mario into the ground until he was a bloody smear on the pavement. No chance. When Stan Lee leaves us all, Deadpool should do cameos in all Marvel movies in place of him, complete with fake mustache, aviators, and a gray wig on top of the suit, of course. Bold of you to assume Stan Lee can die. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. 18 fantasy Disney wedding venues you wish were real. Notre Dame Cathedral, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hunchback of Notre Dame? Notre Dame? Notre Dame? Notre Dame? Notre Dame? Well, it was a real place until very recently. I'm surprised it wasn't at the top of the list, considering that it actually did exist for a while. Blockbuster. Tweet why you're leaving Netflix. The top 3 most creative tweets using Goodbye Netflix will win a 1-year subscription to Blockbuster. Shouts out to that one Blockbuster that's still operating in Canada. You are keeping the dream alive. Anyways, that's all the time we have here on Kalbus today. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Be sure to check back tomorrow as we upload Reddit videos here every day. I hope you all enjoyed the video and that you'll have a good one. Bye.